to my next video. So this is going to be the supplies I bought in the months of September and October, because I didn't get around to filming one in September and I didn't really have that many books and supplies to show you guys anyway. So I'm kind of glad I've amalgamated the 2 months together, because I have a bit more sort of worth showing you now. So what I'm going to do is show you the supplies first, so that I can move those out of the way, and then we'll get on to the books. So the first thing I got is a little glossy accents. Both myself and Lynn saw that Ashley from Ashley's Colouring Creations was using this and it was turning out quite funky. I had heard of it from my scrapbooking days. I don't scrapbook anymore, but I'd never bought one, and this was like £2.50 or something off Amazon on Prime. So I picked up a little one of these and also bought one for Lynn so that she'd have one. And we have used it quite a bit. Next thing is I went to Oxford in September into an art shop. So I bought a few supplies from the art shop. I got 3 new Neo Colour 2s in cobalt blue, sapphire blue and light blue, and I'm just sort of buying these as and when and what colours sort of I need at the time, and I'll eventually get the whole collection, but that's 3 more to go towards my set. I bought 2 ink tents, so I got the felt green 1530, haven't tested these out yet, and apple green 1400. So I now own 4 ink tents, but I don't think I'll be buying any more than that, because I don't know, they're not for me. They're not for me, that's all I'll say. I got 2 more illuminants. So I've only got a few luminants. I got raw umber 10%, and I also bought light malachite green, so really nice colour. A couple more to add to my collection. I then on Amazon bought a putty colour pro marker. This was just sort of a pop in the basket to make the total up to like £5 or something. So that adds to my collection. I got a Yosing foundation brush. I think it was, who was it? Was it Kirsty Colour and Sketch? Or Debbie? I can't remember. I'm so sorry, I can't remember who shared the link with me, but they actually shared the link of a set, and I didn't really want to spend like £8-9 on a set without testing one first, so I bought a single big one, and I figured that it would you know, be a good starting off point. And these are so soft, guys, and these are to use with the distress inks. Well, that's what we have been using them for. I'm just not very good. I need lots of practice. But yeah, I bought this along with 2 ink pads. Just pop that back in its box. I like to keep things all together. So the ink pads that I bought were big ones. This is Stormy Sky, and I haven't tried this one yet, but I bought tea dye because I have an idea on one of my Johanna Basford pages that I want to use this on. I just really need to practice a bit more with it and get used to using them. And the last kind of supply, I guess, I saw this set of pro markers on Amazon, and none of these colours come in the original set. I don't know if you can buy these singularly or not, as I haven't checked, but I'd not heard of any of these colours at all, so I picked those up to add to my ever-growing collection of pro markers. The next item I have to show you is kind of a supply, I guess. I'm going to have to zoom you out for this. So hopefully you can see that. I'm sorry if there was any noise there. So I bought myself a lever arch file. Harry, please shush. I bought myself a lever arch file because I have been printing off Teresa Ivanor's colour swatch. I was really fed up of having mismatch colour swatches of everything. So I decided to make a file completely out of Teresa Ivanor's. If you would like these, visit Teresa Ivanor's Colouring Community Facebook page, and in the Files tab you can find all of these along with other printables that she kindly, very kindly, donates. So now we will move on to the books that I purchased in the last 2 months. Firstly, we have, let's see, my first ever Clara Markova book. I finally own a Clara Markova book. So, I think I sold something to be able to afford this. And then I messaged my mum and said to her, if I pay you like £10 a month or whatever, could I please order this one as well? And she said yes, so I own 2, and I'm so excited. I haven't done anything in this book yet, but I have started a double page spread for Halloween, which I'm not going to finish by today, but I'm enjoying it, so I don't really mind. So I've started that double page spread off in here. So they are those. If you would like a flip through of either of them, please do let me know. And the same goes for all the other books that I'm about to show you. So this landed on my doorstep a couple of days ago. I already have a flip through of this on my channel. So if you haven't seen it, please do go check it out and give it a thumbs up. And this is probably one of my favourite editions that Colouring Heaven have brought out this year. There's like not one picture in this magazine I don't love. And yeah, I'm just waiting for December to roll round now so I can start colouring them. And you're probably thinking, well, you can colour them now. No, I can't, because my OCD won't allow it. I cannot colour Christmas until Christmas. So next we have Jade Summer's Intricate Flowers. This one I'd been looking at for ages, and primarily because I've seen people do really nice pictures in it on Instagram. So I went ahead and picked it up, and I'm really glad I did, because sometimes I'm just in the mood to do something intricate and repetitive. So I went ahead and picked this up. And again, if you would like a flip through, just let me know. This one I bought because Ashley bought it, and then she bought a copy for Lynn as well. And I'm not sure if Sam bought a copy as well, but because quite a few people had bought it in our Buddy Colourist group, I went ahead and picked it up as well because it was like £2.90 or something. It was really cheap. So yeah, I went ahead and picked it up. This is another Marjorie Sarnat book, and I think this is one of the first pages that I want to colour. Absolutely adore that page. And as some of you may know who have been followers on my channel for a while now, I love Marjorie Sarnat's books for Creative Haven. So that is Beautiful Angels. And speaking of Marjorie Sarnat, I also picked up Owls. This one I'd wanted for a while as well, and I ended up winning this one on eBay. It had 2 pictures coloured in, which I wasn't too fussed about, although it didn't state that when I bought it, but I let it slide. So all I did was just like tear them out because they're perforated. So I still have lots of lovely pictures I can colour in here. So yeah, that is Marjorie Sarnat's Owls. I love this page. This will be the first one that I do, I think. So that is Creative Haven's Owls. And then, sticking on the Marjorie Sarnat theme, this arrived that I had on pre-order. This is Marjorie Sarnat's Christmas Cats, and I cannot wait to colour in this book at Christmas because it's so beautiful. Look how cute. I need to try and bribe some of the other buddy colourists to get it so I can do a page with them. So Ashley and everybody else who's watching, you need this book. Enabler alert. Sam, you need this book. Sorry John, but she does. So yeah, that is Christmas Cats by Marjorie Sarnat. We then have one that I'm not going to get around colouring in this year, but that's okay. I will keep it till next Halloween. I did that with a couple of my Christmas books last year. So this is Spooktacular Halloween, and this is a Julia Rivers published book. So yeah, I may have seen a flip through on Kate's Colouring Haven because she was gifted this, and I decided to pick it up because it was so stinking cute. As you can see, it's just like really adorable. So I'm kind of gutted I didn't get around to colouring in it this year, but with being poorly and everything, it just knocked 2 weeks off my schedule. So that is Spooktacular Halloween colouring book by Julia Rivers. And last but by no means least, I finally have a copy of Miss Midnight Masquerade. So before this came out, I had it pre-ordered on Amazon. Everyone started receiving their copies in England, and then my Amazon kindly told me that I wasn't getting mine and that the release date had been moved to November. It's like, how has it been moved to November when people have been receiving them? So I was like, okay, well, I'll just be patient and wait a couple of weeks, you know, there's no rush. I'll see if Amazon changes and, you know, just see what happens. So I actually gave it about a month or 2 months and it still said November. So in the end, I cancelled my Amazon pre-order and bought it on Book Depository, only then for the following week for it to become available on Amazon again. But it doesn't matter. I paid like £1 more or something, and it's totally worth it. I know it's not as big as her other books because this is a different collection of books that she's bringing out. So as you can see, it's smaller in width and a lot smaller in depth, I guess, in pages. but that's because this is, like I said, part of a new collection. And I think there's been quite a few flip throughs of this on YouTube already because of Amazon messing me about. I'm kind of late to the party, but that's okay because it's still beautiful and I can't wait to colour in it. So that is Midnight Masquerade by Hannah Carlson. So that is everything I have accumulated over the last couple of months. I can show you this parcel that has literally just landed on my doorstep. This was ordered 2 days ago from craftstash.co.uk. I will link them below. If you haven't shopped on there before for colouring supplies, please do. Your first order, you can get 20% off. And this was actually bought because I didn't realise I'd already had an account with them, and they'd sent me a £10 off code via email, and the day that I found that code was the day that it was running out. So I ended up getting some more Spectrum Noir trays because I have some more pens coming which are not in the original collection. They are new colours. And I ended up getting these for £5.99 with free shipping instead of £15.99. And yeah, they do free shipping £15 and over. But it's literally just 6 more of the trays. So I can put my new colours on when they come. So chuffed with that. And that is everything. That is everything I've accumulated in the last couple of months. So my new pens that are arriving, that will probably be Monday or Tuesday. They will go into November's supplies. Okay, until my next video, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I post. Until next time, guys, happy colouring. Bye.